Live pictures of Mexico City. We've told you the midnight hour has touched the North American continent. This is a place where midnight will reach in about an hour and a half. There's CNN's Harris Whitbeck. Harris? Harris Whitbeck, are you with us? They're making music, and our correspondent is on the scene. This is Mexico City's main square, the Zocalo. Evidently, we've lost temporarily. We've lost Harris Whitbeck, but Bernie, somebody named John Zarella.
Well, we lost Harris Whitbeck. It's not Y2K related. There are no Y2K problems of import to report to you. And one of the ways NASA assured that there would be no problems is that it kept the shuttles out of orbit. Our man John Zarella is at the Kennedy Space Center with more. John?
Bernie, well, you know, you've seen some fabulous fireworks for the past 18 hours or so, but as you know, I can tell everybody that until you've seen one of these launch, you really haven't seen fireworks at all. That's a Delta III rocket, and it's boosted lots of payloads into orbit and communication satellite and sent probes onto Mars. And over to the other side of me here is an Atlas III rocket, and that is another one of the big heavy lift rockets they have here. We are out at Complex 14, Launch Complex 14, and the building behind me there is the blockhouse, where 4 of the Mercury flights took off from. And here tonight in that blockhouse and in a tent behind that, a huge gathering of NASA engineers, scientists, astronauts, Kennedy Space Center workers, all here to celebrate, because it is here that some of humankind's greatest technological achievements of the 20th century took place.
Godspeed, John Glenn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
38 years ago, astronaut John Glenn became the 3rd American in space, the first to orbit the Earth.
If we were guinea pigs, we were very willing guinea pigs, because we volunteered.
In the 1960s, the high frontier was a Cold War battlefield.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth.
Kennedy's speech launched the race to the moon. The program, called Apollo, was in its purest sense about a nation's strength.
What Apollo meant was military power. And John, was power without arrogance. Here's your demonstration of your muscle without having to flex the thing.
When it came to the space race, Cape Canaveral was the center of the universe. And on July 20th, 1969, history was written.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Over the next 3 years, a dozen humans walked on the moon.
I still feel that it was probably the most wonderful engineering event to take place in history since the pyramids, and I was damn proud to have been a part of it.
I was strolling on the moon one day.
And the 500 people gathered here for this party all believe that in the 21st century, perhaps America and the world's next greatest technological achievement, putting humans on Mars, will be launched from here. This is John Zarella reporting live from Cape Canaveral, Florida.
And we have much more to show you as 75 minutes remain in Times Square.